Hello everyone, and today I'm going to be doing a live commentary game of Hyejin. I have about a little over 350 games with Hyejin, so I feel pretty confident. Most of those games are duo. This is going to be for solo queue though. But yeah, I still think I can make a good video for people not too familiar with Hyejin or how our build path works or what you kind of want to look for in a game, just for general advice as well as like transition gear and stuff like that. So we'll be playing a solo queue game. We're queuing in right now, and yeah. So this is my first time doing one of these videos. I did record another one of these, but the game ended up getting only one kill and winning. It was a really boring game, so this game we're going to try to maybe make it a little bit more exciting. So we're going to go with our archery alley forest avenue pathing. Usually if there's too many people in alley or like archery, you want to start maybe alley first in order to secure a lighter, but for this game we'll be doing this pathing, so we'll see how it goes. One thing to note that a lot of people might not know. Alright, so I grabbed those shoes just so she can grab them, but you want to make healies in archery. This will help you get to the next area faster and loot a little bit faster as well, because of course you're getting to the boxes faster. Okay, we're gonna grab the camera. We might end up dropping this one, but it's okay. I just want to grab it. Binoculars. So we're gonna be able to make 3 telephoto cameras, which are the upgraded version of regular cams, and these allow you to see invisible units and stuff like that. I believe they also have a longer range. Oh, we actually don't want to make the ash, because in case we don't find another lighter. Alright, so we got everything fairly fast. So now we're gonna head on over to forest. I'm gonna drink one of these water. I'm actually gonna drink both these waters to clear up some space in our inventory. And we don't want to have to rest if we can avoid it. Alright, so one thing to always note is to pick up SP drinks while you're looting. Looks like they're fighting over there, but or something. Probably fighting the wolves right now. We're gonna ignore them and build our weapon. We're gonna head into this bush while we're crafting because we don't want anyone damaging us and stopping our build before we are able to finish it. So we're gonna go up and explore a little bit. I do kind of like to avoid fighting people before level 6 though. But we'll see. Oh yeah, wolves weren't spawned yet, so they couldn't have been fighting the wolves. That was a silly thing for me to say, I guess. We're gonna kill the wolves. Usually I wouldn't use my E here, but I want to be able to get my sunset armor ASAP. Then we're gonna pick up these and make our hamburgers. Alright. I'm gonna pop one of these. So it looks like people are fighting over in hotel, but right now I'm just more focused on completing our build. And by the time we go over there, they might have already done fighting. Oh, it looks like they're getting close to us. That was lucky for us, to be honest. I'm not sure where the Lennox went, but that's okay. We're gonna loot her. She has a lot of good stuff, so it's kind of dangerous to be looting out in the open like this, to be honest, but it's okay. We're really strong now. We ended up getting a lot of our stuff really early because of that. Looks like they're fighting over there as well, so we're actually gonna ignore it. I want to go complete my build. And we don't have our alt up, and without our alt, it could be kind of hard. So we can skip school. We don't need to go to school for an extra lighter, and we're not gonna get a paper there. So we want to finish our Tunelos band by getting a watch here. We're gonna hold on to the Heelys because we might want to make Hermes later on. This argument definitely could have been made to be a little bit more aggressive and go for the kills on the other ones, but we used our ult and we weren't able to secure the kill on the Lennox. So I think it was an equally justifiable decision to just kind of back off, finish up our build. Because we did get one kill and we were able to loot up a lot, which was very helpful. Alright, and one thing you have to learn to do eventually when you start getting more comfortable is you gotta be able to use your cooldowns just to farm. Like when I use my E on that board, even though like it could be unsafe because technically someone could just walk up on me, it does make farming more effective, so there's trade-offs and everything like that. Okay, we're gonna cam this bush. We know someone's around here, we saw pings. Okay, so it's a Jackie. We want to look at her items. So she doesn't have a headpiece, so... Alright. We got her to... Got some free damage on her, that's pretty much all that was. Which is fine, because we get more mastery for that. Always kill the bears. Because they can drop good RNG items like Force Core, which would allow us to make a Hermes boots, which give you a lot of defense. And we can see they're probably going to be fighting over there, but that's definitely way too far for us to third party. So we're looking for a piece of paper here. And also while we're here, we can farm some bears. Like I said, super important to farm bears. They give you a lot of mastery, and they can drop really great RNG items. Fortunately, Hyejin is a character though that isn't able to effectively use a lot of the potential like Force Core drops. Okay, so Heart, she's really strong. So we'll have to be careful fighting her if we decide to. I didn't get a paper, so I don't know. Maybe if we can catch her with our arrows, we could elect to do some damage. Okay, we're gonna see if we can get her in here. Alright. I don't know if we're gonna be able to catch up to her. She has a lot of mobility. Okay, we're gonna maybe hit her with that. And she can get away. Even if we engaged on her now, we probably would die now that we used our ult cooldown. Again, a little unfortunate we weren't able to get the kill there, but we're still missing our Gojin, unfortunately. So that kind of hurts our DPS a lot. Okay, we got the paper. Alright. We're gonna go look in the main building for a pen now. Because a Gojin is actually an extremely important piece of gear. It really makes you do a lot more damage. Nice, you're able to get it. Okay. So 8 minutes. It's really important to look at the timer, especially around when Wickland spawns. We're gonna get this cam, this console right here, and it's gonna give us vision of the area for the next 3 minutes. So that means around the time that Wickland spawns, we'll have vision of the area. And one thing to know is Hyejin's Rain of Arrows, it's long range, does a lot of damage. Shouldn't be afraid to use it just to farm animals. Decent cooldown, not too long. While we're waiting for it to turn off, we can go into school and kill some animals as well. Actually, there's a dog over there. Yep. So one good thing to do is learn where wild animals are. So you're able to do like things like that where you can preemptively use your damage skills on top of them. Right after we get this, we're gonna head right over to Avenue because Rick is coming up soon. Oops. And Hyejin isn't the best character for killing Wiccaline, to be honest. It can be a little hard for her. She has to like blow all of her cooldowns, and then even then it takes a little bit. And a big weakness of Hyejin is if she uses her cooldowns, is they're very long. So we got to be aware of that. But if we don't see anyone around, it might be worth it to just blow like everything, even our ult, for the kill. Our Wick is super important. Okay, there's a heart, so we gotta be careful. Huh? Okay, I'm looting and then getting out of here. It's worth using our red timer to escape that situation because we were getting 2 people collapsing in on us, which would have been very dangerous. Especially since we don't have our ult, which is a big part of our damage. Okay, so I am going to opt to use Hermes Boots this game. We want to get the console, get the farm. We could potentially use this commander's armor if we want more damage, so I'm just going to grab onto it. Usually you want a defensive chest piece though, since almost all of our other items are giving us damage as well. And we want it to be at least a little tanky. Oh. Oh, we're very vulnerable here. Okay, luckily we had Wick buff, so we were able to just kind of overpower her there. That was a really awkward fight for us to stumble onto. If we hadn't like used all of our cooldowns on Wick buff, including our ult, which is kind of a scary thing to do, but overall it ended up working for us, we probably would have lost that fight. Especially because she kind of bumped into us at an awkward time. Fortunately, I haven't found any like EOD suits or mithril armors that I would trade. This Razi does have a mithril armor though. She's gonna be a pretty big threat. This is the person we killed originally, so. You know, I'm going to put the Cabana on even though it is really risky. I feel like I'm gonna need the damage. Okay. We baited him in with that Q. Okay, he used another Q. I still am kind of iffy about this fight though. We did hit that. He did just cross his bridge. I think we lose this. Yeah. That was really close. We did play that really bad, but okay, we're gonna Luke is a really hard fight, honestly, for us, and we played that poorly, so we're gonna have to play more carefully around him. We still do have Wick buff. Especially since we're so squishy. Right. Luckily, we get a redemption. I don't know why he didn't try to finish this off there, to be honest, but yeah. I thought he was gonna go in. We actually might have killed him though if he had done that, so that was probably a better decision. Alright, I'm gonna rest up. We are in the last zone. This Wick has control of the thing, the console. I don't know. Oh, it looks like they're fighting right now. We want that action. Okay. Oh, she's very vulnerable. Okay, we got really lucky with this. Okay. So we see she's coming over here. We're gonna preemptively arrow. She did not get time to rest. Her timer is low. We're gonna pressure her. We can't allow her to regain her HP. So that was a little premature, to be honest. That was, yeah. Gonna try to predict where she goes. Oh, you did predict. Alright, we're gonna make these fish and chips. She's playing this really well. Oh, I thought she was just cams and everything. Okay, we have our ult up so we can win a fight. We're gonna wait. Use that. Okay, not really happy with my performance there, to be honest. But we did win. I missed a lot of easy shots on the Rousey, but basically we did things right. Like strategically, we just kind of messed up on the mechanical. Like we messed up a lot on our mechanical stuff that game, honestly. But overall, I think we handled the situation right. We backed off. We waited for our arrows to come up so we could enter in safely to the final zone, and then we ulted into her so she wouldn't like she's confined to the small zone. Kind of. She could have honestly left it, but I think she felt really confident with that fight, and we kind of took advantage of that because she was the aggressor without it. And a lot of times when people are chasing you, they don't expect you to like turn around and re-aggro on them and then just burst them down. So that's a really strong strength that Hyejin can do. So yeah, that honestly applies to like every character in the game though. You can kind of bait them into thinking you're running away, and then when they blow their cooldowns or you dodge a skill shot, you can move back in on them. So yeah, thanks for watching, and maybe we'll do this again.